has been quite a while since I played this because, well, the last time I played it, the game crashed, kept crashing, so I decided to wait a while and see if they would patch off a lot of the bugs. They did. Playing now, the last time I played, they've updated the game a lot of times, so I'm pretty confident it won't crash again. At least not for the same reasons it did last time. So this little fishing boat is all we have left because our cargo boat sunk. Our small Ross boat, it it sunk for reasons because of the autopilot. I was coming from Roy to Ross, and I decided autopilot mode. Bad fucking choice because the autopilot doesn't stick very close to the line, and I'm pretty sure the damn thing ran into an island like really hard, and it crashed while I was not watching. Granted, I fell asleep while I was doing that. I probably should have said quit, but I probably should have just saved and quit, so I didn't have to do that again. But I, I did not. I just woke up, so yeah, yawning a lot. Trying to get by best I can. Move that so it at least shows my money and the date. Alright. This boat is very slow, but at least I don't have just the rowboat anymore. Because if I had just the rowboat, I probably would have to fucking uh do all that BS off camera just so I can fucking make some money from like very short distance cargo runs. Well, we should still be in the good area because of the green lights there. You got red buoy over there. Must be a shallow area there. I got my route marked out to a haddock area, a haddock and pollock area. Those are the only two baits I have is for pollock and haddock, so should be good enough to actually do so. Reasonable fishing. I'm gonna make sure I actually save here on my trip down, and whenever I actually get there, I'm gonna save again just in case it crashes. So yeah, we're on our way. Now I can activate autopilot. Whenever I get close to another island, I will move or turn. Because this is my last official boat, so I can't afford to actually lose this boat. Especially when I have two $15,000 loans to pay off. I got enough money to pay off one of the loans one time. I was hoping the first $5,000 long line I bought would be enough to actually pay it off, because I was hoping I would be able to pull in some fish. No, the game crashed way back when, before I actually gave it a chance to be patched and all that during that whole long time I waited on it. This is before that. I laid out a long line and the game crashed shortly after that, and it took my long line from me. And it did not give it back, so I was in the hole. Well, I wasn't in the negative, but I didn't have enough money to buy another long line. And after I lost that long line, I didn't want to fucking play the game again because I was pissed. But I'm giving the game another chance now to see if I can make it work again. To see if I can make money. Enough money to actually do something useful in the game. Get a bigger fishing boat so Spry hopefully can play with me on the bigger boat. And we can do some net fishing together. Because I love net fishing. I would love to do net fishing on a bigger boat. Because this boat is way too fucking small for that. It's also too small for 2 people. This boat's tiny as fuck. It's tiny as hell. They need to add buoy markers to every single fucking island. Those little red and green buoys. They need to do that for all the islands all around Rost and all these little areas where all the little islands are. They need to do that shit for all this area. Especially for people that use autopilot, where they can know where it's safe to drive, where it's safe to drive, where it's not safe to drive, shit like that. Yep, we're drifting. This is what caused my boat to do last time. You just simply have to move the waypoint. You have to get rid of your latest waypoint, or the waypoint, and then move your closest one right in front of your boat. And you have to keep doing that constantly, because the autopilot really cannot fight this. It's not strong enough to actually fight the waves. The waves are just too strong for the autopilot to fight sometimes, and it literally just sits there and drifts. I'm gonna have to basically hold it in this direction just to fucking keep it going in this general direction. I have to keep tapping the arrow key just to keep it going in this direction. Because if I don't, it's gonna fucking drift because the wind is pushing my boat really hard, like real hard. And it's only like a little tug, 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 tug. You can hear that little engine. That little engine ain't doing shit. Barely enough to get me around. I'm hoping to upgrade. I'm really, really hoping to upgrade eventually. With some upgrades on the fuel and stuff. If I have to stop at one of these temporary fuel places, I will. But I really hope I don't have to, because I won't be able to afford very much fuel. Alright, let's reactivate the autopilot because clearly it needs to be turned off and turned back on. Kind of like one of those really those malfunctioning electrical switches. You have to turn it off and turn it back on to see if it'll work again. And it does not. Fucking Flippy here cannot fight this damn wind. It's fucking wind. I can tell you one thing, really fucking irritating. It. Now, will it fucking follow the damn route so I don't have to keep fucking clicking the arrow keys constantly? Eh, 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 eh. Yeah, it does this. Literally the first version of autopilot. No. I disagree. They need to fix this shit. I know it's the first version, but I swear that it gets annoying whenever it cannot understand what waypoint is the end waypoint. That shit's irritating. Very irritating. Because it keeps trying to turn around and go in circles around the flag. It literally did that to me in Sprite earlier. It was literally just the boat was driving in circles around one of the flags. And we were like, why the fuck is it doing this? We were trying to understand why it was doing that. And we finally started figuring it out. It's because it was getting stuck on the one waypoint because the system could not understand that that was not the final waypoint. And it kept trying to understand that that was the final one, and it wasn't. We got 3 nautical miles to go until I get to the general area where the fish are gonna be. I just gotta pray I'll fucking have enough fuel to get back to the nearest port, which would be Vidoy. No, actually, no. The nearest place would be Stivoy or that place. I could try to make it back up to Ross, but it's still going to take time. Okay, I'm going to just first person this stuff so I can actually have some light on my camera. Let me open my logbook. Why not? I've got Class 2 certification. Oh, that's a nice certificate. By the time I actually travel, far enough to get my next thing, most of the stuff is probably not going to even be available. They don't even have all the, they only have ego driving and stuff activated because, hell, I don't even have my boat catch fire yet. I'm just gonna do some jig fishing while I wait for the boat to get to the spot. This is one of the singular most irritating versions of fishing I think I've ever seen. It takes forever just to pull in the one fish, and then the fish ain't even worth anything. I'm watching the line carefully to see if I can actually do it. I can pull this in. I can just keep doing this little, just keep kind of pulling it on it just a little bit and seeing if I can get it to work. Reel it in a good bit, and then wait for it to loosen up a little bit, and then I'm like, reel in again. Wait. I don't know how long it'll actually take to fish this thing in. I'm not really sure about this fishing thing. I kind of would rather have an actual fishing pole, honestly, because I don't think this little thing, you know, support much of a fish. Is this what a fishing pole for just, like people that work out on the ocean is supposed to be? Waiting for it to actually eventually come up out of the water. I don't know how long it's actually will take. I've not paused it yet, so this is how long it's actually taken, and I still have not gotten it out of the water yet. It doesn't make reeling it in very occasionally, and then just kind of clicking on it to see when the tension loosens so I can run it again. Oh man. I really kind of wish that other fish would actually be worth it. Those other fish I have in my inventory. I guess it's not enough to actually be considered doing anything with, so whatever. There she is. I can see it finally. I can see the fish. Big ass son of a bitch. I know that. It's a big ass son of a bitch. Look at that big ass fish. Holy shit. Don't you fucking tell me. Did that fucker just snap? Okay, thank God. I'm about to say, I did all that shit just for it to not actually work? Ah, hell no. Indeed, we're 1.8 nautical miles from the location. I mean, we're going as fast as possible. Let's check the sonar. Just trying to increase the brightness on this enough so I can actually see it on the screen. Yeah, no. You can barely see shit on this tiny ass thing. You have to use the one on your HUD to even see anything because it's way too dark. You can't raise the brightness enough for it to even be working. But I got my sonar on now, so we're watching. We're watching and waiting for fish to start popping up. Just chilling on the water today. Oh, we're just chilling on the water today. We're on a run out to the fish habitat. We're on the run out to the fish habitat. I've gone about 5. We've gone a little bit of ways. Haddock seems pretty good. I'm watching my sonar now, and I keep switching to the map to make sure I'm still on track for the final point. Oh yeah, I know you can't lower your anchor in this game, because apparently the anchor doesn't exist yet. But I really hope that becomes an option, because I can basically guarantee you the anchor itself is going to be one of the most necessary pieces of the whole damn boat. So you can throw it out in the middle of the ocean and it actually keep your boat in place, or at least generally in place. Like your boat won't move then. It's one of the most important things in a game like this, so you can actually sit in place and wait for your thing to be ready. Seeing as how you can't wait. At least you can make money by delivering fuel. I still don't see any way to actually wait, like, wait past time or whatever, because I don't see any clock or anything anywhere. I think that's what that right there is supposed to be, but I mean, it's not an option for me to actually just click it. Alright, so we're still on track. It looks like it moved a little bit, so we have to adjust our course by a tiny bit. We're burning 15 fuel an hour. Honestly, I would keep this engine. I really would if I got a much larger fuel tank. Because this 15 fuel an hour would not be that bad. Not to go this fast and actually be able to go this fast for a while would not be that bad if I had a lot of fuel, so it would not burn through fuel that fast. It would burn through the maximum fuel very quickly. Now, we wait. We wait until the sonar is actually active. Well, active with any kind of fish fault on the sonar scanner. Because right now, we ain't got shit. Yep, that node is indeed moving. That fish school is indeed moving. Very quickly moving. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Don't worry, if you want me to cut all this stuff out, then just let me know in the comments below if you want me to cut out the entire me traveling between the 2 points. Because, well, there ain't much going on between the 2 points. It's kind of a really long-ass fucking journey, so I'm like, I'm really thinking about just cutting out some of the traveling in between the 2 points. Like, cutting some of it out, and then some of it there, so you can kind of keep up with, like, where I'm at, how far I am away, and stuff like that. I'm just kind of sitting there staring at the screen really hard, waiting on it to happen. I gotta go to the doctor today, because I got some shit wrong with me. Come on, sonar, give me something. It's a really long, long line. Ah. And let's cast another one into that place right there. Bam, done. And we simply run again. We've already run across a very small patch of haddock. Our sonar is still lit up with haddocks. We're still making some good stuff here. I'm not really sure what the middle buoy's for. I think that's just to support the long line so it doesn't sink too deeply. I think that's what that's for. Once we launch all of them, we're simply gonna we're gonna save, just in case it crashes. We're gonna turn our boat around and just sit there. Turn the boat off and literally just sit here. Yep, now cue the long waiting game because this fucker is going to take a very long ass fucking time. Hopefully, we actually make something off of this, folks. I'm just gonna let y'all know now if it does crash, then I don't know what to do because I've been waiting here for like between 5 and 10 minutes now, and I've only made it like 2 hours in game. And this shit's still red, and it will probably still be red for another 10 hours, so I'm gonna wait till it turns green where it's good to be pulled. I know the pollock and haddock swarms have housed under the boat enough for the sonar to light up at least 3 times now. There's like big swarms of fish to swim under the boat right near where the kind of close to where the long lines are. So I know they're kind of up. Look, there's another one. Well, just another swarm of fish. Like, whoosh. And then it ends just like that. And it's all quiet again. It's like the whole damn population of fish just swam under the boat. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, boy. It still ain't ending. Taking us on sweet time. Mm-hmm. Indeed. That's one hell of a swarm. Other than that, I will go back to waiting. Alright, so update now. Again, second update. It's been about 9 hours now. I literally just turned on my Xbox just so I could wait this shit out, and I freaking just played some small something on there just to wait out my time. I also did a little bit of mobile gaming while I waited. I might even watch a movie if this shit keeps taking time. I might watch the new Godzilla movie again for like the 5th time. That new one is really good though. Y'all have to go watch it if y'all can. I have it on my phone though. I bought the movie on my phone, so I'm like set. I have all the Godzilla movies on my phone now, so I can watch them all whenever I want. I'm like, yep, I'm set. I'm set, boy. Anyways, back to waiting. Just wanted to update y'all again. Alright, I'm hauling it in because I gotta leave here soon, so I need to try to at least make something off these lines. I don't know how much they're gonna have on them, but I'm hoping that at least something is gonna be here. At least enough to make them worth it, because I have waited out here for quite a while, and if there's nothing on here, I'm gonna be severely disappointed. next buoy is. It's somewhere over here. Oh, wait, I see it right there. I gotta point, you know, like get right up next to it, just kind of like the trash bags. I have to be like right fucking next to this shit in order to really be able to pull it in. I don't know how much space my cargo ship, my boat actually has on it, like how much space it can hold fish-wise. I know I have a handful of fish, but it ain't much. But I'm probably just going to save once I pull these lines in so I can lay them out again. Alright, here we go. We gotta watch it to make sure we don't lose any of the fish. I've already lost a few fish because of my incompetence and me not paying a damn fucking attention like a smart person would. I'm like, come on, little fishies. Get into my boat, please. I need your meat so I can make money. There's birds, bro. Was that a baby fish? Not a good fish or something? I couldn't grab it. Yak. Yak, 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 yak. I'm like, hoya! Hoya! And yeah. Come here, Mr. Fish, please. Oh, looks like that's it. Let's see how we did. 26 pollux, 37 pollux, 2 catfish, 5 catfish, 43 haddock, and 32 haddock. That's actually not that bad. That's really not. That's actually very good, honestly. I'm gonna stay out here though. I'm gonna probably just save. I'm probably just gonna save out here. The save games works. You just gotta make sure you have all your long lines pulled in. Any cargo missions you have, make sure you deliver them before you quit, because the save games are only in a temporary beta stage right now. They're not even really working. They're being added currently. They're being worked on and fixed and shit. So make sure you pull in your long lines to deliver your cargo before you get off. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If you have a really long run, you're just going to have to stick with it and deliver the whole damn thing until you get it all done. So anyways, if you like this episode of Ships at Sea, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.